What up? So, here's the thing. I have a convention to get ready for in like 2 weeks, maybe? Yep. 2 full weeks. I have to have my art selected by tomorrow, which I haven't done. But I'm in like kind of like panic mode right now because my space is just too messy. So I'm gonna clean my space a little bit and then work on some art. So you're gonna watch me clean my clean my room for a minute. But like, I can't do anything until it's clean. It's driving me crazy. Like, if you only could see the disarray, there's no amount of productivity gonna be happening in this space until I clean it up a bit. So, let me do that. I was thinking, like, I should probably clean before I get on live, but then I thought people will just watch people do anything. So, watch me clean. Watch me give this Fiji water. Well, you can't see my plants, but they're going to drink Fiji water here in a minute. I need to stuff and I need to fix this pillow. That's not gonna happen until this room is clean. I've got like some finished art on the floor right here that like I painted. I used actual acrylic paints on a, what do you call it? Like a tracing paper, and it got all wiggly. The paper did. So I've got the art on the floor underneath some heavy books to try to flatten it back out. But that'll be one piece. That'll be one piece that's done as of a few minutes from now. As soon as I get this place cleaned up, that'll be the first thing that I do. Pull that out, pop it into its frame, and that'll be done. So that's exciting. Also been working on, I can show you the other piece that I've been working on today, which is pretty cool. IMO. So I painted this one digitally, right? So this is a digital print. Painted it in Procreate. But then, as I went to Michael's today to buy this, I found these. And I bought these as well. So these are Jelly Roll UV gel pens. And they are absolutely freaking wild. Like, check this out. I'm super excited about these. I'm supposed to be cleaning, but I'm distracted now. So here's the blue one. See, I don't even have space on my desk to like function right now. All right, the blue one. You can't see it. The red one. Whoa, shit. You can't see it. And then the green one. Whoa, you can't see it either. So they go on mostly invisible. And then look at that. Invisible. Ah! So that's my new favorite thing. So this painting, digital print here, I've been putting the glitter on like I usually do with this pen. This is my glitter, magic glitter pen. So in addition to putting that on, I've got UV reactive stuff as well. I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but in real life, it looks pretty cool. This is another piece of art that I'm going to be bringing to the show. So I've got that to work on as well. But like I said, I need to clean out the space first. The space is uninhabitable at the moment. Uninhabitable at the moment. So if you're working on something, I'd love to know what you're working on creatively. I think my dog's being bad in the other room. I don't know if you can hear his little barks in the other room, but he was gonna be in here tonight, but I realized how messy the space is, and yeah, it's not the place for him at the Mo. At the Mo. Grand Prix by Will Buxton. Back to the shelf. Oh, hey, Finn. What are you doing, baby? Baby Keto? Like, what do I even do with most of this stuff? Like, am I gonna eat these? Really? Do I really want those? I don't know. Should probably just toss them. If it's a question, it should probably just get tossed. Super generic runes. I pulled this one. Anyone know Raido? Anyone have any idea what rune I've just pulled? I'm pretty sure it's like traveling. I haven't done runes in years and years and years, so I don't remember. But I think there's something to do with traveling there. So maybe that's a good sign. Well, I mean, I know I'm going to be traveling next weekend for this convention. So, thanks for telling me what I already know. Runes. Arf, arf. Arf. All right, we're getting to a place of I don't want to jump off the roof when I look at my space. We're almost there. Almost there. Dude, why are you crying? Stop crying, little dude. And like this fabric, what am I gonna? Why do I keep this? It glows in the dark. That's why, because it's cool. But like, why am I gonna do anything with it? No, I'm absolutely not gonna do anything with it. Am I gonna throw it away? No, I'm not. Because I have a problem. So I also got these little dudes printed for this convention because I thought it would be really fun to just kind of drop these around the con, but they didn't print very well at all. Like, the little dude gets cut off at the bottom. Like, that's no good. And then the sides of these got cut off. That's also no good. It sucks. But I'm still gonna drop them around. Like, Maybe it's still fun. I don't know. And I gotta find 2 more pictures to put in here, because why not? Who knows? But not right now. Not right now. Alright. I think... Why do I have 3 of these? Why do I... I know. Like, I don't even... Are these shot glasses? I don't even drink. Why do I have them? I don't know. Okay. So here's the situation on the floor right now. Check out the situation on the floor. Check this one out. So right here is where I have a art project getting flattened out by those 2 ancient dictionaries. I'm gonna pull that up right now, and I think I'm gonna just put it together. I think I'm at a place with this where I can stop for a minute and let it chill. I actually can probably frame that one now. Probably don't need to do anything else with it. Don't need these at the moment. I don't need this at the moment. This. Might need that. Right, here's the frame we're gonna go into. Here's the sketch, the initial sketch that I did. Cute, right? Super cute. Right. Ancient dictionaries. Let's go. All right. Here's what we got. So I need to glue these bee holes down. Glue them down. So this is the tough part, because we don't want to center the margins here. Like normally I would do like a ½ inch on each side. But that doesn't center the center line, so I want to center the center line. So I'm gonna do it that way. I'm gonna do it this way. So center line of this place is, where are we, 8 1/2, so what's that, 4 1/4? Do I have a pencil? 4 1/4. You know what I should use is tape, so I don't have to make a mark on the paper. Should I do that? Yeah. Top A. Right, 4 1/4. Alright, 4 1/4. So that's the center line. And if I want it to line up here, I guess I should mark the top too, eh? Duh. Alright, 4 1/4. Right. think we're centered where I want it to be. OMG, hi Sheffy! What are you doing? What are you doing up at this ungodly hour? I'm afraid to commit, though. I think this is what I want. I'm scared. Beating! A jacket, I assume. And this guy's gonna go on top. Yeah, I think we're good. I think this is it. So I need to just glue this bitch down. And I think we're good. How much beading do you have to do? Like, what's the... almost done. Not really. That was the question. How much more do you have to do until you're satisfied? Oh, I'm so afraid to commit. It's fine. If I commit, it's fine. It's fine. This is correct. I'm confident. It's done. It is done. I hate, like, I love having these cute nails. I love it. I can't pick anything up anymore because they're just too thick. Very annoying. Alright, so this dictionary page is the page for rapture. Because if you've been on the internet at all this month, you'll know that there's been some hilarious rapture chatter. Especially here on the talk, if you're watching on TikTok. Yes, so I've done two rapture arts lately. This one specifically is the dictionary page from, I think this dictionary is from like the 1940s. And I was gonna do where it actually says the word rapture, but that's also the page with rape. And I thought, that's not... I don't want to sell art with that word on it. Rapture is funny. It would be ruined. So I flipped it, and it turns out that the flipped side is even better than the side that has rapture on it. Just because it's all text. The other side, there's pictures and stuff. This is all text. I love that it's all text. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Perfect. We did it. And in here, I'm going to cut a little window, I think, where it says rapture. Okay, but how do I get this stuck to the cardboard backing. I have double-sided tape. But I think it's going to be a little difficult to work with because, as I previously mentioned, my fingernails just are too thick. But I think I'll manage, you know? I think I'll manage. I'm gonna stick it to the cardboard. I think that'll be my tactic. So you were playing with shrink plastic. What were you making with shrink plastic? See, how do I get the backing off of this double-sided tape with these ridiculously thick fingernails? F1 thingies! So, actually, you'll appreciate this. I went to the craft store today to get this glue. And then I saw this. I don't drink, but it's cute, and it's begging to get blobs painted on it. What am I gonna do with it? I'm gonna paint blobs on it, and then what? It's just gonna sit on my desk. Paint cup? Maybe? I don't know. Inkwell? I guess. I mean, I feel like it's a shot glass, you know? But maybe it's for espresso. But either way... Anyway, I got a white one, too, to make a number 6 one, too. Yeah, I mean... I guess it can hold pencils. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with it after I blob it. Sell it on eBay for $1.50. Alright. Back to trying to undo the backing off of this tape. Cat treats and human treats. Could put a lot of cat treats in there. Ben, you want cat treats? Ben's here, by the way. She's just sat on the floor over here because I yelled at her for getting up here earlier. Like, while I'm actively working on art for an art show, I can't have her in the way. If it's just art night... Hi, Ben! Sheffy says hi. She looked over and slow blinked. She loves you. Yeah, like, if it's just an art night of screwing around, then she can come and play, but not when I'm actually working. You totally didn't forget about Lando? He's downstairs crying right now. I think he got in trouble. He was upstairs with John in the other room, but this is pathetic. How long it's taking for me to take the backing off of this freaking tape. Did I get it? Did I have it? Oh my god. Oh my god. Do I got it? I got it! Holy shit. Alright. Just need a little square. A little square in the corner. Little teeny tiny sliver. Put in the bottom corner. Alright. one more teeny tiny sliver. What do you... Scalped? What does that mean? Ah. This is good quality streaming. Is this better streaming watching me try to undo the backing on a double-sided tape? Is it better than watching me get angry that I can't find things in my room? Oh, a scalpel. Actually, I wonder if I stick it. Nope. Can I stick and peel? Nope. That would be nice. So you made an order sheet, but they hand wrote it, and now you can't read their responses. Yeah, you should probably do... You could do a Google form. Those are free and digital. Alright. Are we ready? Do I make a window? Do I cut a window in this? Her handwriting was tilted and tiny. Also, why did she expect to get an entire, like, hand-beaded jacket for free? That's crazy. Like, it's... That's wild to me. This person must be a child. That's the only thing that I can figure for that to make sense. I mean, it's pretty cute. Left her on red. Oh no. This isn't my favorite art that I've ever made. But they can't all be bangers. Sometimes you gotta have mash. But I don't hate it. I'm happy to put it in a show. Right? MASH is great. Somewhere I had a whole stack of 8.5 by 11 paper. Whole stack of it somewhere. I might have put it away. Ugh. Who am I? I really just need this paper at the moment to, like, provide extra smush on the back of this painting. extra smush. I think I need more smush. What is that? That's not even the right size. I'm gonna put this whole stack. I don't have cardboard that's the right size. But I need this to be like really, really smashed in there because of the wrinkliness. There might be a few too many pages in here now. Few too many pages. Feel like I would like to paint the frame as well, but it's cute, right? It's Rapture up there in the corner. Rapture, Rapture, right here in the middle. Cute. The frame is too light. 100%. But it was the only 8.5 by 11 that they had. So I'm gonna paint it, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna paint it. Makes the neon paint look dull. Well, it's not really neon paint. It's just kind of green. Yeah, I wish they'd had a black one, but they did not. I wonder if I have another 8. I don't think I have another 8.5 by 11 because it's like who the hell would have an 8.5 by 11 frame? 8 by 10 and 9 by 12. So no 8.5 by 11. Yeah, the effect, it's just 3 colors of green. And then a white, or 2 colors of green and then white on top. So yeah, I think I paint the frame. Should I do that? Should I do that now? Bam. 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 All right then. All right then. Cool as fuck. Thanks. Now I should take it apart, you know. That's what I should do. Rather than try to not ruin it by painting over top. But if I ruin it, I ruin it. I just go get another one. Who cares? YOLO. YOLO. How you doing, Mel? Alright. Because I just spent so much effort framing the damn thing that I don't want to take it apart. So I'm doing it. I don't know if this is the lazy way. Well, hi. I'm doing alright. I'm prepping for a convention that I have in 2 weeks where I'm an artist guest. And I have to figure out what I'm taking to the dang show by tomorrow. So I'm seeing how much I can get done tonight so that I know what I'm going to tell them I'm bringing tomorrow. And we've determined that the frame on this is too light and it sucks. So I'm going to paint the frame green and hope that that saves it. But rather than take the art out of the frame, here we go. But I don't anticipate a whole lot of the frame sucks. Sheffy says the frame sucks. And then they're right. The frame sucks. Yeah. So, here we go. Why doesn't the lid go on here? That's very annoying. So, are we all watching FP1 in like a few hours? I will not be in attendance at the free practice. Like, it's at 5:30 in the morning. I'm not doing that. I would like to do that. But 5:30 in the morning, I will not be. Like, as much as I love Singapore and the race in Singapore, it just, like, I almost don't even want to watch the race. It's at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Why? But fine. And like this is the thing. That Baku was also really early practices. And I didn't watch any of the practices. And it's also a street circuit that's like just like gonna have so much drama. I bet. Plus it's supposed to rain in Singapore this weekend. It's supposed to Singapore. And I'm gonna miss all the drama in the free practices. Why? Or do I just wake up at 5:30 and be a real fan? Be a true fan. Alright, I already like this green. Can we talk about the fact that they're implementing the new heat rules this weekend for the first time, literally talking heat wave, but hey, let's make it a sprint race next season. Fucking idiots. Yeah. One, I like that they have my microphone is unmuted but has no signal. Weird. I like that they have like implemented the it's too hot. You have to either use your driver cooling systems or add ballast. Love it. But yeah, I would also like for our drivers to stay alive. Yeah, especially after last year. Like, George last year having a panic attack, I think he probably was having, like, actual heat exhaustion issues. And what? That's fine, I guess. I don't know. I feel like they need to reevaluate the calendar. Don't take away the track. Maybe if there's a time of year where it's less grueling. I don't know. But also, I like the challenge of that. Look, I love Singapore, but if special heat systems have to be implemented, then we shouldn't do the races there at all. I know it's easy to say from my couch, but it doesn't make it less true. Like, figure their shit out. That's exactly, like, if it's that hot, maybe it's time to reevaluate some aspect of it. I feel you. But I do like that they've absolutely made a like very specific statement regarding how they're at least going to try to make sure that the drivers are not overheating. But yeah. It sounds like a miserable weekend. Are you sending me videos in our group chat? Ah. I can't tell what the ones in the back are, but I see a LN4 and a quadrant. I always wanted to play with those when I was a kid. And now that I'm a grown adult, I should probably get some and play with them. Ah, the Max and the Silverstone. Did you buy anything from the latest quadrant drop? Look at that. It's already drying. Looking good. Alright, here we go. No, I've never tried shrink plastic. I always wanted to, but I never have. Still jobless, so you didn't buy anything from the quadrant drop. Good. I'm not gonna buy anything ever again from them while I live in America. smaller marker for this section. Go and buy plastic. Heal my inner child. Alright. Is it just any plastic I can just go buy? Why do I have 2 fine tip greens? I need like the medium. I need the medium tip green. I have 2 fine tip greens and no medium. Like, why? Why? Why have I done this? 2 medium light greens, but no fine tip light green. Ah! Here we go. That's the one I need. Oh, that's the one. Shrink plastic. I think it was called Shrinky Dinks. See, the cap fits on the back of that one. Why doesn't it fit on that one? That's so stupid. These markers are so fun, also. Like, I've used paint markers before. They're nothing new to me. But they always clog up and they stop working almost immediately. Whoa, Fen. That's wet paint. Like, actual wet paint. But these, so far, like, some of these pens I've been using for, like, I opened them, like, I don't know, 6 months ago, a year ago, and they still work. They're super expensive, but I think they're worth it. Hello, Fan. Hi. Hello. Hello, Penny. What are you doing? What are you doing, little fan? $10 for a single one. Yeah, that sounds about right. Hi, Finn. Hi, Chevy. This poor cat is so good to her baby brother. Is so patient with him. She's really the best cat. Like, that puppy just chases her and chases her. And she's just like, meh. Alright. Am I about to give in and just undo the frame? I think I am about to give in and just undo the frame. Definitely gonna break some nails doing this. Should have just done this from the start. Shouldn't I have done? Alright. This will be much easier. Much faster and much easier. In fact, I can still use You're gonna be nice? What do you mean? Why would you be nice? How's John doing lately? He's exhausted. He works too much. But he's not, you know, raising a puppy exhausted. So, you know, he's all good. Man, I'm gonna have to charge twice as much for this art piece now because I'm putting so much effort into the frame. I wasn't planning to charge that much, but with all this work on the frame, it's gonna be a costly one. I'm also wondering if I just leave it singularly green, or do I put the light green and the white on as well and do the whole neon thing again. Do wood grains with lighter ones, if that's possible. If I was a good artist, I would consider that. But you're grossly overestimating my ability to paint wood grain. I'm being grossly overestimated. This cat's in my closet now, just like ruining stuff. Alright, let's do the edges, I suppose. Ah, why? I hate it. But it might be cool to just leave it matte green. Ah, tough. marker will last. Can I do the whole frame with one marker? So, Sheffy, what are you gonna do with the shrink plastic little icons that you made? What do you do with them? Keychains, magnets. Not much to do. TBH. Yeah, I was thinking keychains would be pretty cool. Or like zipper pulls. Or you make them, you make like buttons and then you can sew them onto your jackets that you're beating. Like you could sew a little LN4. Like you probably can't take the button off because it's like a rivet button on the chest pocket. But maybe on the back of the collar you could put the little button on there. Or maybe above the button. I'm sure you can. You might need like a Dremel to drill a tiny hole. Or 2 tiny holes maybe. But you for sure can do it. For sure. I mean, this looks pretty good for a first coat. I mean, I'm gonna need a second coat on some places, like right here, where I'm pretty sure I finger hooked it. But it's looking good. Definitely looking better. I'm gonna finish those other sides. Making the holes before baking. I guess that probably works too. What do I know? I don't know nothing. But now what do I work on? Because I don't want to do these other 2 sides. I guess I could determine if I want to put the light green on as well. I think I leave it just flat green, actually. I think the flat green is going to make the neon pop more. So I'm going to leave it green. I'm not going to do the lighter green and white on it as well. Easy. Easy. But I do need to finish this later after these other sides have dried. So what am I working on? What am I working on now? What do I want to do? So my other fun project, my other silly idea is, what did I do with the palette? There it is. Here's my other canvas. I'm not entirely sure, other than it's just gonna be a lot of flying saucers. That's all I'm doing for this convention. Dude, this eraser just completely ruined it. Wow. Wow. What a giant piece of shit. That's why you don't use shitty equipment. And it's something about the poor artist blames the tools. Well, newsflash, people. I'm not a good artist. So I'm gonna blame the tools. I don't know why I'm trying to freehand a curve when I have a compass right here. Tools. Use the tools. But yeah, I decided that this would be fun to use these markers again that I have had again for probably a year and just haven't used. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try again. Yeah, I think it's gonna be quite fun. Hopefully it takes on here. I might have to might have to score this a little bit with some sandpaper. Stoops. All right. It actually would be a really funny fish. Looks like a fish. They'll be calling me royalty. Hey, this is tougher than I thought. I should just freehand it. I really should just freehand it. See what happens. I'm trying too hard. Bah! I don't love it. I don't even like it. I feel like I need to adjust. Or maybe... Maybe this just isn't what it's supposed to be. What is it supposed to be? What are you supposed to be? What are you? I need to do. I guess I could fill out my form. But I don't want to do paperwork. I save the paperwork for tomorrow when it's due. I can't do the paperwork before it's due. Who would I even be if I did the paperwork before it's due? Could be a golf course. This would actually be fun to turn into a golf course. But it needs to be alien themed. All I see is a fish. All I see is a lanternfish. That's all I see. Should I just turn it into a lanternfish? Oh my god. Aliens playing golf with a human. Those are some big aliens. Or do they have the technology to shrink the head into golf ball size? Or are they big aliens? I'm also tired. I am asking the important questions. The most important questions. Definitely. Is this dry yet? Can I just fuck this off and move on to the next two sides of this frame? Yeah. Might as well. Might as well do that. All kinds of glue on the side. We'll see if that paints very well. Good, it seems to be taking the paint. There was one spot on one of the sides that like just wouldn't take paint. We'll see. See how it looks after a couple more layers, but not bad. Not bad. Hey! How's it going? I'm just in kind of panic mode for the multiverse convention in 2 weekends from now, where I am a guest artist, but I have to submit my artwork, like not the finished products, but I have to submit a list of what I'm bringing with prices and everything tomorrow. And I'm not sure. So I mean, this is definitely going. Adult work indeed. So this is definitely going. But I also have plans for give a damn to actually do. So, yeah, I'm trying to see what tickles my fancy tonight before I have to do the paperwork tomorrow. I mean, this green looks pretty good, though. And I'm trying to figure out what the price is going to be for this, because it wasn't going to be a whole lot. But now I'm thinking it's going to have to be in the, like, 120 range, probably. Which is still not a lot, really. In the grand scheme. 120 I'll probably be alright. Alright. Oh, yeah. What am I working on now? This needs to dry. That's not speaking to me. I think I can frame. The other one. I think. I need to wash my hands before I even think about that, though. Okay, so I think I can frame this one. Like, I believe she's ready. I believe she's ready to be framed. May you suggest something? Yes, obviously. I'm gonna do another round of glitter on this, actually. Yeah. Need a wee bit more glitter. Just a wee bit more glitter. Go on then. Make your suggestion then. A lighter green, and then do a line on all the different corners of the frame, like outline. Oh, so it looks like it's been drawn. So it's like, yeah. That could be cool. I'm gonna try it. Once that dries, I'll try it, and then if it sucks, I'll just paint over it. I don't think it'll suck. I think it'll just, like, the fact that this has light green and white in it, I wonder if keeping the frame kind of plain will let the effect here stand out, you know? So I don't want to overdo the frame and make it too noisy that this becomes lost, you know? But I'll try it, because I think you're right. I think it could be really cool. Just the corner line, and then just on the inside line and the outside line of a little lighter green there. Could be very cool. I just want to add a little bit more glitter on the person here. I think the glitter is good on Rapture. Should I be signing on my live streams? I don't know. I feel like I should. But I also feel like SimCom is really hard. And if I try it, I will fail. But maybe it's good practice. I don't know. Anyway. Sometimes I randomly do it. Yeah, I think that's probably true. Can't help it. Sometimes I'm only able to think in not English. I don't know what language, really. Anyway, so the bottom here says Rapture because of the super funny jokes lately about Rapture. Oh, that's a hot lamp. Okay, so I'm actually putting glitter on top of the UV. I wonder how it's gonna look. Yeah, this definitely needed more glitter. Is always the right answer. More glitter. Sometimes I question my reality. Like, or like the image that is presented to people by me. Like, do I look like a person who paints with a lot of glitter? act like a person who is obsessed with sparkles. I don't know. I feel like my art is antithetical to my personality. Like when people find out that I used to be a cheerleader and they don't believe me. Like, why not? My art is 300% glitter. Still not over the cheerleader. Well, I should try to find a picture. I bet I have a picture on the internet somewhere of me in a cheerleading uniform. I didn't seem like the type of person to be married either. Interesting. That's another thing. I never thought I would ever get married. That was not on my radar. Like, I was never one of those kids that, like, dreamed of a wedding or, like, of a family or anything. I was too busy as a kid being a jock. Makes you sad that you didn't do anything as a kid. Well, you're still a kid, basically. You can still do anything. But then I found John and fell in love, and now I'm all adorable in my adorableness and all of my pets. Well, my pets are adorable, for sure. Do you want to see Lando? Should I bring Lando up? I think he's downstairs being a sad puppy right now. Of course you want to see Lando. You know I mean the dog Lando, not the human Lando, right? Alright. You ready for some chaos? For some chaos? Alright. I'm gonna take him outside, and then I'll bring him up. So I'll be back in a little bit. You can, just, look at nothing for a while. It's gonna be a bad idea to bring him up here right now. Lando. Come here. Oh my god, I have to try to pick him up. Here we go. Oh. Hi. 20 pounds. Hi, buddy. Are you heavy boy? How are you doing, Lando? Messy. Here, get this crumb. Thank you. Get that crumb too. Yes. So, his poor belly, he's having like a rash lately. So he has to do baths every other day. And he has to get like a medicated lotion twice a day on his little belly. Right, Lando? He's wiggly. Hi. Hi, wiggle worm. But yeah, he's like twice the size that he was last time he was here. Definitely not getting better at anything, really. If anything, he's getting worse behaved. Is that true? Are you bad? No, that's a lie. He's doing really good. Puppy school's good. He has to do remedial puppy school because he was kind of mean to one of the other puppies because he's scared of other dogs. So he has to go to extra school to learn how to not be afraid of other dogs. But he went last night and he did really, really good with 3 new dogs. Are you crying? Don't cry. Don't cry. Ugh. You are so big. What a big boy. Are there toys on the floor that you want? You want those toys off the floor? But look at him, he's still so wrinkly. Wrinkles for days. Alright. Lando. You want this, buddy? You want this? Yeah, have that. Have that toy. And the fish instead. The catfish. Yeah, pulling the whimpers out. He knows. He knows exactly what he's doing. The cable won't stretch. Will the cable make it? The cable won't make it. Too bad. We're gonna get some close-up Lando content, but well. Lando, play out here. Play out here. Look at that boy. Look at this little boy. What a cutie. What a cute little man. What a cute little man. What a cute little boy. Eat your crunches. Look at all the crumbs that you've left on the floor. So, this is my dog. This is a trick, Lando? You want to show the people how good you are? Lando! Come! Lando! Lando! Hey! Lando! Sit! Down! Down! Yes, Lando! Yes, baby boy! Good job! He did it! Sit! Yes! Yes, little man! Yes, Lando! What a good boy! The best boy! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here's trouble. Yes, Lando. What are you doing? You chased my cat away. You chased my cat away. Why did you do that? Well, it's been fun playing with the boy. However, I got more art to do. So the boy has to go back to his little house. Oh, you found some paper. Don't eat the paper. Eat the hedgehog. Come on, let's go back downstairs. Little buddy. Come on. Unless we give you to daddy. We can give you to daddy. Come on. Pawned him off on his daddy. Dummy. What a dumb dog. Anyway, he's cute as hell. And yeah, he's cute as hell. I'm gonna go see if I can take this one toy away from him. He's been growling about it, so I'm gonna go do some parenting right quick. Successful mission. So we have to start like trading. So like when he gets a toy or a treat that he gets really excited about and he'll growl, like when you try to touch him or take it. So we have to trade. And so that he learns like if you take it, he gets something else in return. So I just traded him a biscuit for his little chew bone. All right, I'm gonna frame this. I'm gonna call this one done and frame it. This one, they did have a black frame in the size that I need. 11 by 14 for this one. They're not expensive, but it's like a $25, $27, probably we can round up to say $30 frame. So I'm gonna have to add that into the price as well. But I don't like just showing them in like these here. I have them in the bags, which is, I feel like it's okay, but the bags are so loose that you can't see all the glitter. And like that's the whole point, is that it's covered in glitter. And if you can't tell that, who's gonna buy it? So I think I'm gonna start showing certain pieces in frames so that you can actually tell that it's glitter. Because the bags suck. Alright, and these frames have my favorite part, the best part about, oh, yes, about using frames. They are stupidly expensive. For what? I don't know. But the best part is that they have this, like, covering on them that you have to peel off. Oh, God. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, should I sign it? Maybe I should sign it, like, actually sign it. Done. But now I can't frame it. Now it has to dry. Fan. It's so freaking cool. No one's gonna even know that it's got UV stuff on it. They're not gonna know, but I'll know it's there. And maybe they'll accidentally put it in a room with a black light in it. And then bam. Bam. Oh, and look, you can tell that it has glitter in it. Which you would not be able to do if I just used a bag. But there's one piece. Done. Ready to go to the show. I wonder how the UV looks through the glass. Oh! Oh, it looks so good. Damn. Yeah, you can't really tell on camera. But, yeah. It's there. I swear, it's there. Ugh. Right. One done. Yay. Oh, did I just find some black canvases? I did. Just found some black canvases. could be fun. This could be really fun. What am I gonna do with this? Goodness gracious me. Marker time. Paint marker time. What do I do with it? Should I just blob it? I should blob it. I do have this, I did buy this pen the other day, which is like fluoro, I guess. I could blob this, and that could just be fun. It could just be a fun time. Yes. It's not very fluorescent. Passably fluorescent. This will be fun. I want pink and orange. Like this one. I bet this thing doesn't even work. I'll be shocked. Oh my god, it does. But it doesn't look good. Pink and orange, and I'll take blue and purple and this fluorescent yellowy. This one's silver? Gold? What? But that's so right. Ooh, she's pretty. I like this silver. Okay, but here's a thought that I just had. What color can I put behind this fluorescent yellow to make it glow? Or can I just do white on top of it? see why this dog's crying in here, I think. Little dude wants to cuddle, so I'm gonna go cuddle little dude. It's been fun. I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna turn it into something cool, for sure. But